Happy New Year! Hello and welcome, and thank you for submitting your creations for the monthly freebie January 2023. It is not January yet, but still I would like to wish you everyone and each one of you a Happy New Year. So let's start. As you can see, and thank you for submitting your creations for the Mesogigoria's Astrantia. This flower I wanted to make a long time ago, and finally, here it is. I found her. Found the files, and I was like, oh yeah, let's do this immediately. Let's not wait another year. Just enjoying my milk tea here. So let's start, my friends. And also, by the way, if you have ordered this in the future, thank you very much. Did not forget to, or maybe you have received this as a part of the subscription. Also, thank you for subscribing. But this is like February 2023, and after that, it could be 2024. Who knows? So let's start. As I have the flowers here, prepared some. As you can see, don't worry, I'll show you one flower, and then I'll show you how to make a stalk. And that's what we're gonna do. First things first, okay? We have here all the anthers or stamen. I think it is called anthers in this case. And we are going to use our ink pads, and look, that's my nails, why it's purple, there you go. Now you know. I'm gonna use first a color, bamboo. This is number 69. If you have something different, please feel free to use that. I would recommend this one because it's really can achieve that color that you would like. I'm gonna use a makeup sponge. And we're gonna do, she's gonna dab, yeah, like this, the top, there, as you can see there you go, turn it around, and then the bottom, there. And why are we dabbing is because I do not want to lose the white template. You can't really see it, but whoops, it is there. I don't want to lose that effect. I'm using cardstock, by the way, guys. So if you would like, you can also make this with sketching paper. For those who are familiar with sketching paper, if you're not, just stick with cardstock, okay? If you're cutting sketching paper, then I'm not talking about printing paper, I'm talking about sketching paper. Paper that you use to sketch, artist paper, okay? You can use, when you have a Cricut, you can use the knife with a gray cup, because that can cut intricate cuts. And as you can see, I'm also shading the tip, just the tip of the flower as well, petals, and the back side. Do this both sides also. Sketching paper, and then just use copy paper settings, okay? And you're doing that on Cricut. For silhouette, you can also use sketching paper settings, and you can lower the speed and the press if you want to. And then we're gonna do the center and the other side as well. There you go. This can be made with cardstock. So that's it. I'm gonna use pink, purple, and you can use lilac. I could not find lilac, so I'm just gonna use purple, because why not? And then there you have it, the other side. Now you also know why my nails is always like this, because of the coloring. Also here, dabbing the tip, just the tip, okay? The stir round thing, okay? And then the bottom, the strip here, like that purple as well. Doesn't have to be perfect, guys, ladies and gents. Just dab real fast. Uneven colors. Some part could be darker, some part could be lighter. It's totally fine. That will just give it a more natural look. So easy peasy and you're done. Ta-da! Okay, now here we go. I'm gonna use my embossing pad, my foam pad, and we are gonna get our fingernail art tool, which I love to use, especially for this one. Here you go, and get your hobby tweezers out as well. I'm gonna need that. There you go, hobby tweezer. I'm gonna need the bamboo skewer for the glue, and the glue, floral tape, and a scissor. Oh, it's here. There you go. And floral wire. Now, my floral wires are pretty long. They're like 40 centimeters. If you don't know how long 40 centimeters is, you can Google centimeters to inches conversion online for free. You can Google that. So you just open Google or Yahoo, or whatever you're using, and type in centimeters to inches conversion. Okay? Oh, you know what I forgot? Crazy. I think this is just a stamp pad. It was on sale, so why not? It doesn't have a brand. You can just use whatever, you know. As long as it's purple or lilac, you know. And this color, also the edge. Really dab it, really light, really gentle, really effortless. Just give it kind of thing. Just the tip, okay? Really, you can change it up. You can buy sunflower, you can do it darker. As you can see here are darker, and then sunflowers you can shade them a bit lighter, and it will give it a more natural effect if you do it differently. There you go. And the center, don't forget the center. There. And it really, and if you Google Astrantia flower, you will see that they come in many colors. But I choose white, green, and purple because, well, this kind of green is totally hot right now, and purple is also the color of this season for winter 2022-23. So yeah, why not? One of the colors for this season. So I thought, why not? So I have here my fingernail art tool, which I use to emboss our shape and make veins. Actually a lot of things. You can buy this on Amazon. Most of the time they come with a set of 3. Why not? And they're very affordable. As you can see, what I'm gonna do is just shape it here. I'm gonna create this vein on each petal. So starting at the top, going to the center, and while I'm embossing kind of a vein, I'm also shaping the petals, right? As you can see. You can also go from center to top, but then you notice it won't shape, it won't curl. But if you go from top to the center, it does. And make sure to press to create this vein that already, okay. You won't see it on the photos, but if you look closely, you will see that it has kind of vein, and this will give the flower extra dimension and will give it a more lifelike look. As you can see, I'm starting at the top, from top to the center of the flower template, and it will curl by itself. There you go. Look. Easy, huh? Ta-da, and you're done. And now I'm gonna get my hobby tweezer and I'm gonna place it at the tip of the anthers, and I'm gonna bend those. I'm gonna tip of the unders. I'm just gonna bend those there, 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 and I'm gonna leave like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Leave those straight. And all the others, just bend them backwards or away from you. Yeah, you also have the spinning tool you can use if you want, no problem at all. So again, my floral wires, let me show you, are quite long, but it doesn't mean, oh, I can't get one out. There you go. Sorry, I couldn't get one out. See how long they are? Oof. Yeah. So what I would do, if you want to make a branch, you're gonna need, there are total 6 flowers. So you can cut in half, yeah, for 5 of them. So you have 5 flowers with half of the wire. Okay, and then for the last one, this is the last one, we're going to use a whole wire. And depending on what you would like to do, if you want to use this for a centerpiece or an arrangement, half of it would be perfectly fine. Or for a smaller vase, for example, like this one, see? But if you have a bigger vase, you would like to maybe add this in a bouquet, hey, feel free to use a longer wire for all of them. So what I did is, for the first 5, here you go, I used half of the wire, and for the last one, because I'm going to make it for a bouquet, I think. Oh, was it? Oh, no, it's for an arrangement. So I have to cut it in half. It's not for a bouquet. It's going to go for an arrangement. Cut it in half. There you go. Then you have 2 pieces. And for the leaves, you can cut this in half as well. And then you get this for the leaves, right? I have one here. Oh, it's here. See? So you can cut a whole wire into 4 pieces for the leaves. Okay, so that's that. What we're gonna do now is get our floral tape. And there. I'm gonna get the half of the wire that we just used. Cover the floral top with wire. I'm so sorry for my nails. It's all purple, but I hope you understand. And do not judging me. Attach. Here you go. Attach the piece of the top there. Press really hard. People think this is tape, it should attach for itself, but it doesn't work like that. This is floral tape. For it to attach and become sticky, you have to stretch it. And for it to be really tight, you really have to squeeze it, pinch and squeeze. It will, if you stretch it, it will release the stickiness. And if you pinch it really hard around, you don't have to do it really hard, because I do say really hard, but you don't have to. You can even do, look how subtle I am doing this. Because I hear people, they're like, yeah, I heard I have a blister or whatever. I was like, I'm not sure how that happened, but I do say really hard, but you don't have to be really hard, as long as it's tight around the wire. Yeah, it is hard to show the pressure I use on camera, because you can't show pressure, you have to measure that. Let me take a sip, because I've already filmed a lot of tutorials today, and my throat is getting, I'm still recovering from a sore throat, so I need to keep, or else my throat will be hot, dry, and crispy, and yeah. I need to keep hydrating. I'm gonna apply glue here. You don't have to like press it that hard, the floral tape, that you're gonna end up with blister, because that's really unnecessary. Some people do it, I don't know how, but well, no, you don't have to. Just as long as it's nice and tight around. Some people are just too delicate with floral tape, and it doesn't wrap around the wire at all. And yeah, and some people have no issue, like me, for example. Not only me, by the way. I applied glue on the strip, and now I'm just rolling it around. And this is why we have floral tape first, so the strip can easily attach to the floral tape. There you go. Instead of the wire, it can come off. So if we do floral tape first, it will stick to that, and then you won't have no issue that it will come off. Okay, and now I'm gonna, well, as you can see, it's not really fluffy yet, but we're gonna make that fluffy later. So don't worry, we'll do that. Let's attach all the flowers first. The flower petal template. Apply glue at the bottom. There. So you need to. There you go. And attach. Oh, you can open it up. And then, ooh, oh, careful though. Okay, that wasn't thingy. Could have made the hole a bit wider by using our thingy. If that happens to you, don't worry, don't throw it away. You know, I'm sure there's, maybe it could happen once or twice. That's okay. Then that's just one flower that's not perfect. I mean, I'm sure that not all flowers are perfect in the nature, so I'm sure there are flowers there that has lost a few petals as well, right? And then make it more natural. Now, as you can see, I'm just gonna make it fluffier by pulling the outer, make it fluffy, just putting the outer layer downwards. See that, what I'm doing? Make it separating all the thingy and wider, and making it a bit wider and more fluffier. Okay? How easy is that? So I lost 2 petals, I'm using it, I'm not throwing it away. So you do that for all 6. You can make more, obviously, but hey, this is just for the tutorial, so I can make just one, and I can always make more off camera. I picture more off camera. I'm making a mess here. There is a tapioca pearls in here, and this is why I saved my wet wipes. I might have to buy nail polish remover and just remove this, because this is just not a pretty set at all. But this is why I don't do nail polish, because there's no point. There's just really no point in me doing nail polish when I keep coloring, and then either it's yellow or whatever, and then yeah, or brown. And then on camera it looks like I didn't clean my fingers, but I actually do clean my nails all the time, guys. It's just because I'm coloring. See? And don't say that I didn't, because it's polished. It's just, it's purple, because I've been coloring all those petals. Okay, but maybe for the person that left that comment won't see this. Oh well. Sure hope you guys understand. Okay, now we have the leaves here. I've prepared them. We have 2 big ones and 2 small ones. I already prepared a small one. Doesn't matter because it is the same way as the big ones actually. So we have the template and the small template which will go at the back. So position it first. You can see? Apply glue. If you position it, turn it around and then apply glue. And if you forgot to do that, it's okay. You can turn this big template around as well. That's okay. Oh, you know what I forgot? What did I forget? Exactly. Floral tape. It is easier because when you do this, the glue will stick to the thingy. Floral tape and not to the, how do you call that? And then it won't come off that easily once the glue is dry. Okay, now continuing with applying glue on this side. There you go. And let me see there, and the bottom here. There. And at the bottom, you will see why. There. Touch it and then cover it up. There you go. And move it a bit towards the center so it's evenly divided. Right? And then up. Straight. If you're having an issue with this, having a hard time doing this, you know what you also could do? Is without using the bottom template, you can just apply glue gun on the top of the wire with floral tape and then just attach this template on top of it, and then you get this without having to use the small template to hide the thing in. That's possible too. Hope you get it. So apply glue here, glue gun strip, and then attach this big template on top of it, and then you don't have to use the small one. Okay. So, and I'm just gonna use my, I'm not gonna color the leaves, this is totally fine. I'm just gonna use my hobby tweezer and give it a good, give it a shape so it's not too, you know, flat. And sometimes, you know, what happens is that the glue comes off and then you will have to apply glue again. But again, feel free, if you don't like this, feel free to use glue gun and just attach it at the back. So, now I'm gonna get my bent nose plier. There. I'm gonna hold it at the bottom of the template and then fold it downwards. There you go. Then we have two of these. Okay? So because I am experienced, I kind of cheated and did not use floral tape here. It is possible. I wanted to show you the good way actually. So yeah. But guys, I am a pro. For those who pros, you can do that too. But actually, I really would recommend using the thingy because you can it will last longer. It will attach longer. And I'm just going to use my floral tape and give this a curl. Give it a shape. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just give it a shape. That's it. 1, 2, 3. You can do one big. Here I did the same height, all of them. Yeah. But I want this one to be a bit more playful. So I'm going to do one that's longer than the other. So I'm just going to play with heights for this one. So, see? Maybe you can see this better this way. Different heights. See that? Okay. Now, I'm gonna mark the point here where they all come together. That's there. All that. Nope. There. and attach. Cover up with floral tape. There you go. Hide it, hide it. Ay, pechay mo. I forgot something. I forgot. Yeah, let's just attach it. Let's just attach it. It's fine. So I don't have to cover it up completely. Stop here. And now can use bend it a bit. There you go. Not too much, just a bit. And you're gonna attach this on top. Try to bend this as well. You can also do it with your fingers, but if you're not that strong and you can't manage to bend it, just use that. Yeah? Okay. And I'm just gonna attach it like this. So if you want, you can also attach some leaves here at the bottom, but that's not always the case. So I'm just gonna have like 2.5 centimeters, 1 inch there. Touch them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There, up. And because the leaves are pointing here, east and west, I'm gonna point this one north and south, or the opposite, all the way to the bottom there. So the big one, leaves goes to the top, and the smaller ones goes here, and that's all the leaves you will need. And now we're gonna cover them up all the way down. Okay, if you want, you can attach the, make it really big. Extend it. Oh, chips. It breaks. Don't panic. Then attach it again. It happens. So just gonna there. And if you want to extend, that's fine. Just use your bamboo skewer. Here you go. Look at me. Touching my bamboo skewer to extend my branch. And you can actually already use it for a thingy. Well, I'm just gonna show you how. I will have to cut it off apparently later. So I'm not gonna completely cover it up with floral tape, or it's just gonna be a waste because I have to cut it up because I'm gonna use it for an arrangement, but that's going to be in March. So far the floral tape, this far, and then you get my point. And there you go. You have made yourself. Just position them a bit. You can do this, oops, it's too long. You can do this one straight if you want, and this one bent. That's no problem at all, because this is already curled the top. It's a bit long for you to see. Maybe if I zoom out, oops, that's not zooming out, that's zooming in. That's better. You can give it a more curl. Here, lift this up a bit so it become more natural looking instead of flat. That's fine as well. And then separate them. There you go, my friends. You have made an Astrantia stock, which is very pretty if you would like to make a very, you know, a bouquet that it's gonna look like you just went to the forest and plucked some flowers from the woods or your garden and just make a very, yeah, natural looking bouquet. And we're gonna do that one of these days. So yeah, then you at least already have one of these. So don't forget that. Okay. I think that's it, my friends. I think that's it. So thank you very much again for joining the freebie or purchasing this one. If you have ordered this in the future and you're not member yet of the Miss Gregoria group, please consider joining us. You may share your creations there for fun or for the monthly freebie, and try to be active. I'm not asking you to be there like every day and 10 times a day. No, just check on the new creations. Check on the group every now and then. Leave a comment, leave a like, and say hi. No, the more I see your name, So yeah, and if now you're here on YouTube, and when you're in the group, follow the group, and then you will receive notifications for the new freebie giveaways, challenges, etc. Gonna have new fun things in 2023, so make sure to follow. And if you're now here on YouTube, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, and yeah. And last but not least, I have Instagram. Thank you, follow me there as well. And I have TikTok, jamie.sabado or Jamie Sabado. I'm not sure anymore, but that's more for personal. So if you would like to see what I'm doing, I don't have a video yet, but hopefully, maybe, New Year, that's definitely something I'll post. What else? What else do you have? Instagram, YouTube. Oh, and if you've ordered this from Etsy, please consider heading back to the Etsy store and leaving a review. I really would appreciate that. Or you may also leave a review on my Facebook page. Thank you very much for your time and effort in advance. Wishing you a lot of fun and looking forward to seeing your creations in our group. Have a nice day, have a nice evening, and see you next time. Take care, be safe, ciao.